Hello, hi, namaste everyone. Today's video format will be a little different. We will not be on the bike, we'll be here in this room. So as most of you all know, I have a classic 350 PS6 model on which I rode from Hyderabad to Ujjain. We'll be discussing about the budget and planning of a long solo ride. So let's start. First and foremost thing, regardless of whichever bike you travel with, is comfort. Royal Enfield being quite famous for its vibrations. Sorry. Royal Enfield being quite famous for its vibrations, I had installed this air cushion seat. This provides more cushioning and reduces the amount of vibration that comes to the seat and your back. The second thing, so being little tall for that particular bike, I have installed a taller handlebar, so I don't have to sit like this for a long time, whereas I can sit like this with a little raised handle position. So the two most things that need to be pretty comfortable for a long ride are your back and your arms. So basically, when you're stopping for food, you need to keep in mind the place should have a good parking space or at least some shade where you can keep your bike. Then the food that you eat should not have too much oil, should not be too much oily or too much spicy.
నో ఫ్యాట్, నో ఆయిల్, నో మసాలా, ఇవేమీ లేకుండా ఏముంటే అది పట్రా.
If it's oily and spicy, you'll only be taking little more breaks than planned. So into hydration, I had taken this hydration bag with me. This can carry up to 2 liters of bladder inside. So next comes rest stops. Plan your rest stops well beforehand and try not to detour much from the highway. And why a rest stop? Because you need to have proper sleep for you to continue riding well and active. Your mind might be active and excited to cover the distance and reach there by the estimated time, but body needs relaxation, body needs rest, body has limitations. Give rest to your body after a long day ride. Do not continue riding without proper sleep. So next comes safety. In terms of safety, I have used these Rhinox gloves, Rhinox jacket and Axor helmet. I have this Rhinox Storm 3 gloves, full contact gloves that have knuckle protection and scaphoid protection, and all through it's nice leather, so abrasion resistant, and even if I fall, nothing much would happen to my fingers and hand. And the best part is they have a bridge for your ring finger and little finger, because in a fall your little finger has the highest chances to come off. To keep it with your hand, they have a bridge. And this is Rhinox Stealth Evo 3, a complete level 2 jacket. And this is my Axor Batman edition helmet. This is Axor Street. Like all of these have provided me, assured my safety. This has a pretty good ventilation. That is a touring jacket, so it has the best ventilation. And this has little ventilation and pretty comfortable at higher speeds and longer distances. And in terms of safety, I would like to include one more point. Ego. Never twist the throttle with ego. You would have heard it several times, but more clear version. While you're traveling, there will be bikers, there will be other cars, or maybe sometimes trucks that will irritate you. Bikers will come chase you looking at your attire and all the luggage. They'll come chase you maybe just to talk to you or race with you. The car drivers, in narrow patches, they might just swish in front of you, and then you might have to do some hard braking and all. Just ignore them. Do not get into a rage or race with them. Just ignore them. It's good for your safety and their safety. Now coming to the very main point, that is budget. For planning any trip, budget is the most important one. So I have noted down what I did was, at every fuel stop I captured an image of how much petrol I have filled and the kilometers I run. So the budget was 6,400 around, and the kilometers were 2,200 around, and the average mileage for the whole trip that I got was 38.95. Mind you, this is a 3.5 years old classic 350 and I still get this decent mileage. So yeah, that's it with planning a long trip. This is how I plan my Ujjain trip. So always have proper riding gear, ride safe. So this is backpack style. This is where I've stayed for my stay in Ujjain. A six-bed dormitory, quite clean and worth the price. It was 650 per night, and very well maintained property and very nice staff. I'll be attaching the links of all my gear, riding gear, down in the description below.